Hey everyone, it's Hope, and today I am here to do a book review over The Disreputable History of Frankie Landu-Banks by E. Lockhart. Now, this book follows our main character, Frankie, and she is in a prestigious boarding school on the East Coast. And she knows from previous conversations with her father and his friends, who also attended this boarding school back in the day, that there is this secret society that plays all these epic kinds of pranks and does really cool things together, and she wants to know the ins and outs of the secret society. Her biggest problem is, one, that it's super secretive, and two, it's an all-boys society, and because she is a girl, it's going to be hard for her to get in with these people and find out information about the society. So this book follows Frankie as she journeys through her boarding school, trying to figure out what the society is all about and how she can be a part of it. I ended up rating this book a 3 out of 5 stars. I enjoyed some aspects of it, and I really disliked others aspects of it. So let's just get started first with what I didn't like so we can end on a high note. Now, I've noticed that E. Lockhart kind of has a theme with her books. I have now read this one and We Were Liars, and they both have characters based with rich families, and they really haven't had to work for anything that they have. And pretty much all the characters in We Were Liars were pretty spoiled with their money, and so were the characters here at this prestigious boarding school. I did not really like that because it's hard to relate to the characters. I mean, really the only aspect that I could relate in were the pulling of the pranks, which I will get to later. But other than that, there was nothing that would connect me with these characters in that aspect, so I really didn't like them too much. The second reason why I didn't like this book all too much was the fact that these people were jerks. Like, there's no other way of putting it. Like, there's no way of saying it nicely either. Maybe them being jerks is saying it nicely, but I would never want friends like these. The people in this book remind me why I hated some aspects of high school. It is so cliquey, and people can just be so rude and just literally be jerks. And even at the end of the book, Frankie was still looking for approval, which I hated, because you are rooting for your main character to be above that and to know her own self-worth, and I really disliked that part of the book. Now, with all that said, there were some great things about this book, and that made me want it to give it at least a 3 out of 5 stars, and some of those things were the pranks. It did take me back to my years in college. I mean, me and my friends didn't pull pranks as epic as these, but it definitely took me back to that, and just how much fun that I had with all my friends living on campus. I know I was in college and this takes place, in high school, but it brought me back to those days where I had access to my friends all the time, and we just did some really funny things together. I did also really enjoy the emails between Frankie and Alpha. I thought that was absolutely hilarious, and I wish there were actually more of those in this book. As for the characters, overall, I didn't really like them. Frankie, I definitely liked her character. I thought that she was a pretty great protagonist, and you were really rooting for her all the way through the book. I was quite annoyed with her at the very end when she was still seeking approval, but I thought she had a great attitude, and she was super creative, and I love that about her. For the rest of the people in this book, I just thought that they were a whole bunch of jerks, and I would never ever want to be friends with any of them. I did really like Frankie's roommate Trish. I thought she was the like best definition of a friend, and I just loved her innocence and just how much she cared about Frankie, especially in the end. You really saw how loyal Trish was to Frankie, and I really did appreciate and enjoy that. I wish that her sister was actually a little bit more involved in this story, maybe mentoring her more than she would have, but I did like seeing her sister being a part of the story. Alright guys, well that is the end of my brief non-spoiler book review over the disreputable history of Frankie Landu-Banks. Let me know below if you guys have read this book and what you guys thought. And if you guys know of any other books that E. Lockhart has written, I don't know, maybe she only has 2 out. Like I said before, I read this one and We Were Liars. But let me know below if you recommend any of her other books or authors who kind of have the same writing style, because that is one thing I really did like about this book. I loved the writing style, and I also loved, you know, E. Lockhart's writing style in We Were Liars as well. So yeah, leave your recommendations below. I'd love to check them out. But until next time, you guys have a great night. I'm sure I will see you soon. Bye!